it's really beautiful here today. I just felt like I had to come up here and say something, although I'm not sure what that thing is. Okay, so the last couple of days have been quite rough. I've decided to not to take painkillers when I'm on my special time of the month, and it's a bit of a killer, but it's also kind of made me question why the pain is there in the first place. A lot of people spiritually attribute that to being some kind of trauma, which, if you're a human being, it's definitely a thing that can happen a lot. So there's that. But yeah, I kind of realize that there's different levels and the pain hits in very specific places, and I try to attribute being easy with the pain into letting go of something specific, like a memory that came up with it. So, like, full disclosure, in my head the pain was being held in different parts of my reproductive system, and it was probably there because I wasn't dealing with it at the time, although I thought I was. But yeah, it sort of just feels like the last dregs. Hopefully it's just gone with the leaving of this new moon now. I mean, it's meant to be a moon that brings everything in, but I seem to be releasing a hell of a lot of stuff. Which I guess they say that when you release things, it leaves your hands open, ready to receive, which is, cool. So maybe I'm just a little bit behind in universal class. Oh god. Man, this sunset is something else. Oh my gosh, guys. How beautiful is that? I tell you what, I was in a pretty messy place before. I've been pretty lucky, man. I just got fed up with everything and made a phone call, and somehow this was the result. And timing, if I had sort of done it at any other time, I don't think this would have been the place that I had got. And I've been told by my people, or head office as I call them, when I got here, that it was going to be 6 months. I heard that very specifically and clearly. And yeah, I sort of feel like it's time to level up, but I am impatient, because honestly this was such a gift for me that it started to open my mind to the possibilities of, well, if this is what can be handed to me without me even having a clue of the fact that this is out there for me, that was available to me, what else is really out there? Like, bring it. I'm ready. Bring it to me. Oh my gosh. Maybe that's it, man. I mean, trusted is a big one for me. Trusting the universe, trusting my guides and my people. I don't want to talk too much about it, because you don't want to jinx your blessings and shit. I mean, they haven't told me what's going to happen or anything like that, but it's about spiritual growth, right? And spiritual growth is releasing fear. That's one thing I know, man. I felt that once. I released fear. I just decided I wasn't going to agree to it anymore. And my god, I had the best afternoon. It didn't last that long. I called up a mate the next day, and then something happened. We were talking about something, and I was just scared about what was going to be said in the next sentence, and it was just gone. All of my spiritual alignment left me at that point. But I guess it has to be based on something a bit more concrete. I mean, there's levels, but my god, the freedom. Yeah, so that's my message. Just don't believe in fear anymore. Just give it up. I don't believe in fear. It's an illusion. If you can even do it for 30 seconds, You feel the difference all over your body. It's incredible. Just like, you realize that this is a matrix, but it's probably the most beautiful thing that's been designed. And why is that a problem? You know? Like, people are like, oh, the earth is flat, oh my god, it's terrible. It's like, okay, I've done 3D animation. I haven't really done 3D animation properly, but when you look at, like, anybody who's done 3D animation, you make the model and then you have to wrap it, and the thing that it's wrapped in is flat. So yeah, you can say it's flat, but it doesn't mean that it's not wrapped around the object and becomes a whole different shape. Like, it doesn't change anything. We're still here. We still have to deal with each other. Like, shut up about your flat earth. It don't make no difference. The only thing I can say is that if you look at it with the eyes of love, this whole flat earth thing, it means that this place really is your playground, and you can bring in the most beautiful things you want. If you can just believe. And I'm not there yet. Like, I'm proud to say that I might even be 45% of the way there, because boy, like, I've been a lot less than that in the past, like, couple of years, definitely. So I'm happy with my little progress. Just try it. Why not? Just try it.